What is up, Roger Report fam? Get ready for a lightning round of NFL shockwaves. We've got Aaron Rodgers making history, a shocking defensive stand bailing out the QB, analysts sounding the alarm on the Steelers' offense, and some jaw-dropping surprises from Week 3. First up, Aaron Rodgers is on the verge of another massive milestone, inching closer to NFL legends on the all-time passing yards list, and it hits close to home for the Steelers. We're talking about surpassing a true icon. Then, we dive into a nail-biting game where Heyward played hero, bailing out Aaron Rodgers with a crucial goal-line turnover that saved the Steelers' lead against the Patriots. This defensive play was absolutely huge. But wait, there's more. Analysts and executives are raising serious concerns about the Steelers' offense and Aaron Rodgers' performance, questioning if this team is the real deal. Plus, we're breaking down the 5 biggest surprises from the Steelers' grind-it-out win over the Patriots in Week 3. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a second. Aaron Rodgers is rewriting the record books, folks. He's just leapfrogged Brett Favre for 4th on the all-time career touchdown list, and now he's zeroing in on another legendary quarterback, Steelers icon Ben Roethlisberger. With just 550 passing yards separating Rodgers from Roethlisberger's career total, it's a matter of when, not if, he'll make another move up the all-time yardage list. This milestone is particularly poignant, given Roethlisberger's storied career with the Steelers. Rodgers is currently sitting at 63,538 yards, just shy of Roethlisberger's 64,088. If he maintains his current, albeit lowest ever, average of 195.3 passing yards per game, he could pass Big Ben in as few as 3 games, potentially on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals. However, a standout performance at home against the Cleveland Browns could see him achieve this feat even sooner. The stakes are high as he faces tough defenses in the coming weeks, with a potential home game against the Green Bay Packers in Week 8 also in the mix. While passing Roethlisberger is almost a certainty, climbing higher on the list seems unlikely. 4th place is held by his predecessor, Brett Favre, with 71,838 yards. Reaching that mark would likely require Rodgers to play into the 2027 season, a scenario that seems increasingly improbable. The focus now is on this immediate ascent, a testament to Rodgers' enduring career. Fans and analysts are buzzing about this impending record. While some celebrate Rodgers' longevity and ability to still perform at a high level, others are watching closely to see if this yardage climb translates to consistent team success for the Steelers. The debate continues on whether this milestone signifies a resurgence or simply a statistical anomaly in an otherwise inconsistent season. Don't go anywhere, because what happened on the field next was absolutely wild. And get ready, because we're about to reveal what analysts are saying about the Steelers' offense and Aaron Rodgers himself. In a game that could have easily slipped away, Pittsburgh Steelers veteran Heyward emerged as the unlikely hero, delivering a game-saving play that bailout out quarterback Aaron Rodgers and preserved a crucial victory. This turning point, a second-half goal line forced fumble, was a masterclass in defensive tenacity and a stark contrast to an earlier offensive miscue. The sequence began with Rodgers throwing an uncharacteristic interception on the 3rd play after the Steelers deferred to the second half. This turnover handed the Patriots prime field position inside the red zone, threatening to erase the 7-point lead Pittsburgh had fought hard to maintain. It was a moment that could have shifted the momentum entirely, especially after a grueling first half where the Steelers' defense bent but didn't break, famously stopping the Patriots on a 17-play drive at their own 2-yard line. But then came Heyward. With the Patriots poised to tie the game, Heyward executed a perfect strip sack, punching the ball loose just as the Patriots' runner was attempting to cross the goal line. This forced fumble, recovered by linebacker Peyton Wilson, not only denied the Patriots a touchdown, but maintained the Steelers' advantage. It was a pivotal moment, showcasing the kind of clutch performance that has defined Heyward's career and highlighting the defensive resilience that ultimately secured the win, despite offensive struggles throughout the second half. Fans are hailing Heyward as the undisputed MVP of the game, emphasizing how his veteran leadership and timely playmaking saved the day. Social media is abuzz with praise for Captain Cam, with many crediting him for preventing a potential collapse and underscoring the critical role of the defense in securing the 2-1 record. But was that defensive heroics enough to silence the critics? We're diving into what analysts and executives are saying about the Steelers' offense and Aaron Rodgers' performance next. Despite a 2-1 start and a dramatic win over the Patriots, the Pittsburgh Steelers are facing a harsh reality check, with analysts and even NFL executives casting serious doubt on their offensive capabilities and questioning the true value of Aaron Rodgers' performance. Pro Football Focus analyst Dalton Wasserman is among the most vocal, labeling the Steelers' offense as one of the worst in the league. Wasserman pointed to the team's abysmal offensive line play, their struggles to establish a consistent run game, and what he calls fool's gold in Rodgers' touchdown-interception ratio. While Rodgers started strong against the Jets with 4 touchdowns and no interceptions, his subsequent 2 games have seen a significant dip, with a 60.7% completion rate, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. ESPN stats paint a grim picture, ranking the Steelers 30th in total offense and 31st in rushing yards per game. The concerns extend to the executive level, with one anonymous NFL executive describing Rodgers as a Tier 2 player, maybe a low Tier 2 player, capable of occasional, magic carpet rides, but ultimately inconsistent. This sentiment is amplified as the Steelers prepare to face a formidable Minnesota Vikings defense that recently dominated the Bengals. The team is even listed as underdogs for their upcoming game in Dublin, Ireland, a testament to the widespread skepticism surrounding their current form. This critical assessment has ignited a firestorm among Steelers fans. Some are defending Rodgers and the team, pointing to the wins and the defense's ability to create turnovers. Others, however, are acknowledging the validity of the criticisms, urging the team to address their offensive deficiencies before the season gets away from them. The narrative is clear. The Steelers' success is teetering on a knife's edge, heavily reliant on defensive plays and moments of individual brilliance rather than a cohesive offensive strategy. Can the Steelers' defense continue to carry the load? And what were the 5 biggest surprises from their gritty Week 3 victory over the Patriots? Stick around to find out. The Pittsburgh Steelers' hard-fought 21-14 victory over the New England Patriots in Week 3 was a game of unexpected turns, marked by a defense that came alive and a quarterback finally breaking a personal curse. Amidst the usual grind of an NFL matchup, several surprises emerged, reshaping the narrative of the Steelers' performance. Perhaps the most significant shock was Aaron Rodgers' elusive first career win at Gillette Stadium, a venue that has historically been a house of horrors for him. In his 3rd attempt in New England, Rodgers finally conquered the Patriots' home turf, marking a personal milestone that many didn't see coming. The Steelers' defense also delivered a stunning performance, creating chaos and big plays despite giving up yardage. They forced 4 fumbles, recovering all of them, including a critical one at their own 2-yard line. Additionally, a backup cornerback, Brandon Eccles, snagged a would-be touchdown pass from the 2-yard line, showcasing a bend-but-don't-break mentality that was crucial for the win. Individually, outside linebacker Nick Herbig was a revelation, leading the defensive charge with 4 QB hits and a sack. T.J. Watt also snapped a 6-game sack drought with 2 of his own, while Cameron Heyward and rookie Derek Harmon added sacks. Even with injuries forcing lineup changes, including a new safety pairing and Eccles stepping in at corner, the defense showed glimmers of hope. The return of Cole Holcomb at inside linebacker and Harmon logging significant snaps also provided positive signs for the future. Calvin Austin III, with his impressive 15.8 yards per reception average, is also emerging as a key playmaker for the Steelers' offense. The fan reaction to these surprises has been a mix of relief and cautious optimism. While the win is celebrated, the underlying offensive struggles and defensive inconsistencies are not ignored. Many are pointing to the defensive turnovers and individual efforts as the primary reasons for the victory, while still questioning the team's long-term offensive viability. The emergence of new defensive talent and Rodgers' personal breakthrough are seen as significant positives. But the need for a more balanced and consistent offensive attack remains a pressing concern. That's all the news for today, but we've got a lightning round recap coming up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And that's a wrap on today's Rodger Report. We saw Aaron Rodgers make NFL history on the all-time passing yards list, inching closer to Ben Roethlisberger. Cameron Heyward played hero, delivering a game-saving turnover that bailout out Aaron Rodgers and secured a crucial Steelers win. Analysts are sounding the alarm on the Steelers, offense, and Aaron Rodgers, questioning if they're true contenders. And we broke down the 5 biggest surprises from the Steelers' gritty Week 3 victory over the Patriots. Loved this breakdown? Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the Rodger Report for all your NFL insights, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on social media too for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.